So, this is a really big, exciting one because we got a very big, exciting announcement. 3, 2, 1. Oh! We are officially engaged. So crazy to say. I got back like 2 weeks ago. Kendra got back like a week ago. The reason I didn't make this video sooner is because we got sick, and it was especially bad because I got sick on the trip too. So when I proposed to Kendra, I was getting sick. It sucked. But that's not a matter of putting off a proposal, I thought. So I just did it anyway. I thought it would be fun to get into the story of our proposal. We didn't get any pictures or any videos of it because, well, that was my decision, but I kind of figured you would agree with me on it.
Yeah, I don't really like a camera being like...
Yeah, but it kind of just puts the pressure on the question, you know, and just adds this whole layer of complicatedness that doesn't need to be there. And so we decided not to have any cameras. But another reason was kind of just to live fully in the moment and enjoy it without there being a camera lens there. But we did get this cool picture on this road called Crawford Road. I had been planning on doing it only about a month beforehand, which was pretty nice because I wasn't like keeping a secret from her for a very long time. We were on this island called Woodby Island, staying at her grandparents' house, right on the beach actually. It's a very pretty spot. But there's this walk called Fort Casey. So we actually went on a walk with them. And then I was like, Kendra, I'd like to go on a walk with just you and I later on.
You said you wanted to go see the bunkers, which I thought was so random because
it's not usually something I would say. We go to the Fort Casey walk with just me and her, and then just kind of get the ball rolling. I asked what you wanted to see, like how you see yourself in the next few years, like what you're doing. And
I don't remember what I said exactly, but
you mentioned marriage or getting married.
Yeah.
That was like the first thing actually.
Yeah.
So I was like, ooh, that's perfect.
Yeah, I wanted to get married to 7. I think I said some other stuff like career ambitions or whatever, but like getting married and like starting a family was like number 1.
And I didn't actually come that prepared, so I was like kind of wing it a little bit. I mean, I had stuff I knew I wanted to say to kind of start it, but we were walking back to the car, and I was like, oh, I want to go check out this really cool viewpoint that's really secluded, very pretty, and it's like right on a cliff past this lighthouse. So we walk past the lighthouse and we get there, and because I wasn't fully prepared, we were kind of just standing there looking at the view, and I was just like thinking, I was like, how am I gonna start this conversation? And then I said, so Kendra, we've been together for a long time now, and since moving in together 7 or 8 months ago, it's really shown me that we're extremely compatible and that I want to spend the rest of my life with you. What were you thinking at that point after I had said that?
I had a feeling it was coming by the time we walked past the lighthouse. I mean, we've had conversations about getting married for the past few months now, so I knew it was going to happen sometime soon. I didn't know when or where, obviously. But I had a feeling, and once we started walking back down to the lighthouse, I think like there was like something in me that was like, like
this could happen.
Yeah, like this could be it.
Yeah, so right after I said that, I said, I have a very important question to ask you. And then at the same time, I was getting on one knee, and then you were kind of like, oh my God. And I pulled out the ring, and this is what the picture of the ring looks like.
It was really pretty.
It was very pretty. When I put it on the wrong hand actually at first, because when I was facing her, I was like, I'll put it on the left hand. That's this side. So I put it on her right hand. And then that was fault number 1. The second thing was I had stolen one of her rings to get a measurement of that, but apparently that ring was way too big, and so the ring was way too big. And so it didn't fit on correctly. I mean, it slid on, but it would just fall off way too easily. So we don't actually have it because I returned it. Another reason why we were getting a new one is because the emeralds on the side were, there's 6 of them, and they were spread out and kind of cutting into Kendra's pinky and middle finger.
One of my Nana and Papa's friends with her dog like walked past, and that was kind of funny.
Oh yeah, she was walking by right before I was about to propose, and I was like, who's that person? Go away. But it turns out her grandparents knew that lady,
Yeah.
so that was pretty funny. And then we walked back to the car. We were like overjoyed, and then we just called our parents to tell them the news, and then we drove back to tell her grandparents, and then we continued on with our day. So that is the story of our engagement. Yeah, stay tuned for the next video.
Okay. Bye, everyone.
Peace out, homies.